Greetings, Gemini, and welcome to Ingrid's Insights. I'm going to be smudging the space around us today with white sage to purify and sanctify and clarify the energy around sacred nature. And so it is. And this is the card from the Sacred Nature Oracle that is meant for Gemini today. And this is what I have. Grounding. 22 could be a very important number that you're seeing in the synchronistic field around you, on doorways, on license plates, billboards. Douglas fir is very important to you as you come into this reading. The number 22, and I will read from this book what we have for grounding. You need to come down to earth, to sacred nature. And the Douglas fir, or Pseudosuga menziesii, wow. They grow in the southwest British Columbia and California. And traditionally, indigenous people use the Douglas fir for wood for fires, fishing hooks, and snowshoes. They ate the seeds of the tree and used the branches for making bedding. And so you're grounding in this bedding. And your affirmation is slowly, with awareness, I grow my roots into the earth. Slowly, with awareness, I grow my roots into the earth. In the grounding, I find the courage to reach for the sky. And so it is. Grounding is important to you. And let's see what it is that the cards have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And thank you again for subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, and leaving comments and a thumbs up. And this is what I have for a Gemini. You begin with justice. This is a card of air, of Libra. You're finding balance and truth, and you're using your logic and rationality at this time. You could be dealing with a legal case or with a lawyer, but you're going to find the right outworkings of whatever this legal situation is. And it's coming, and the challenge of this is the Seven of Swords. Well, what could be challenging the truth, the justice, what's right, what's balanced is the Seven of Swords, another air sign of Aquarius. And you could be feeling that right now what is challenging the truth or balance is something that is lying, stealing, and cheating from you, or you could be doing the same thing. This is a card that has two very distinct meanings. One is you're stealing from someone intellectual information, ideas, or even property to get the upper hand, or someone could be doing that to you. You might need to make a mental strategy, like in a chess game, and use tactics to get above the situation, to take control, to do something in an unusual manner, to get at truth, to get at balance. And it's because there is something happening where you're planning at the very foundation. You're with another person, or with whatever on your cell phone, with technology. You're communicating about an idea, a plan, something that is awakening a feeling of the tropical energies around you, something like vacation, travel, that you might need to keep to yourself, not share all the information, because that could bring things out of balance. And in the recent past, you have the Hanged One. You've been suspended, or maybe someone else that you're relating to has been waiting, maybe to hear back from a court case, the law, but you're getting a new perspective. and you're grounding, as we say. The hang one is kind of suspended, and maybe you need to move out of just this feeling of being hung up, waiting, taking time out, because you're letting go of any feeling of this heartbreak. Something was severed. It could have been a third party situation in a relationship, and you're seeing it from a new perspective, and you want to heal and move on. It's time to let this go. It could have brought a lot of tears, a lot of heartbreak, feeling of betrayal. It could be connecting to this Seven of Swords, and you're getting the truth on it and being balanced, because you have been with the Two of Wands, having a plan about how to move on, see things from a new perspective, a sacrifice, an old a heartbreak, something mentally. This is an air sign. And it has to do with the devil. You're letting go of this heartbreak that caused maybe an addiction or something very toxic, Gemini. And you're letting it go, or you're looking at the material world, and that's coming up, something seductive, something entrapping, a low vibrating energy. But once you let that go, you'll see how blissfully happy this balance, this justice, this a truth, this right out workings of a situation. It could have to do with the settlement of a divorce, and you have sacrificed a lot and had to use a very a sneaky tactic maybe, or you're coming to the truth of this. And it's going to bring you bliss after the rainbow, after the harsh time, after dealing with something that what had been in bondage to, something that was just materialistic, was no spiritual energy. And now you're letting that go, because you're seeing justice and balance with happiness. And what's coming from your environment is a gift, an inheritance, equal give and take, reciprocity, abundance, the ability to be both happy in the way you see things, but also your environment is bringing you a lot of wealth, abundance, generosity, prosperity. And your hope and fear is the Fool, that you will take a leap of faith out into a whole new world, an adventure. You're planning, traveling, moving forward, moving away from any toxicity, so you can follow your bliss and receive this gift, this inheritance, this just something that was very balanced now, recognition financially, and you're letting it go, leaping, taking a leap of faith with a new beginner's mind toward letting go of this heavy burden, recognizing you're going to leap and move forward with a beginner's mind, away from anything that was you were shouldering too much a burden, maybe around this heartbreak, maybe around this addiction, maybe around somebody who was lying and stealing and cheating, or you had been doing that, and you're coming to the right outworkings in terms of karma, in terms of justice. And you're going to let this heavy burden go, because you're going to take a new adventure out there, and you're going to get some information from the Page of Swords, an air sign, to know how to let go of this burden, this obligation, this duty, and take a leap of faith and learn something new. Some young energy, a new idea is coming. And that is what I have for you, Gemini, a powerful reading as you ground with the Douglas fir and come and bring this down to earth with a lot of reciprocity and gratitude and generosity, and inheritance is coming that's going to make you very happy, and your family life is coming together. And it's coming because you're letting go of this devil, and you see how she's looking back in a way of like, I've got to use some really diplomacy to get away from this seductive energy. But you will, with truth and justice, will prevail. um, as you let go of this heartbreak, this deception, and see things from a totally new perspective, as you move into this whole new reality. And that's what I have for you, Gemini. Powerful reading. And so it is. And thank you again for subscribing, and give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment about how this is resonating with you and how you're grounding all of this under the Douglas fir. And see you next time. Bye-bye.